Hi, I'm Alice Hoffmann, an indie comic artist. In this video, I'll show you a visual novel that I worked on with a random team from DeviantArt. We'll also have a look at the creation process and what I learned in that time. I hope you'll enjoy. It all started back in 2014 on the DeviantArt forums. Our team met one after another thanks to the project manager's post looking for a visual novel hobbyist developer team. There wasn't any specific idea yet, and she was interested in writing a new story. I had a rough idea stuck in my head about a magical student girl who one day finds out she can transform monsters into harmless animals. Other than us two, a programmer and another artist also joined the party. We thought of a bunch more characters, plots, places and all the other good things you need for a visual novel. It's always so heartwarming to see a character take shape. In a way, it's intoxicating. By the way, we made Nova Synthesis Creaturum with RenPy, which is a free engine specifically for visual novels. It made most of the programming part quite easy. Marionette, the programmer, went the extra mile to implement a simple walking animation for the characters. Ah, a pun! Anyway, for most of the plot, the characters are traveling, so I think it adds a little more atmosphere. Optimistic as we were, we assumed our little passion project would be easily done in like half a year tops. It took nearly 4.5 years. We absolutely underestimated the scope of what we set out to accomplish, but you know, whatever. We just hacked away at it, little by little. It felt never ever ending. What I definitely learned from the experience is to never underestimate how much a big project's work time can blow up. Especially if it's the first time you work on a specific type of project. Especially if you have a cast of 8 main characters who all have their own set of expressions and some additional images for special scenes and of course a few story paths. At least we only had 2 romanceable characters. If you ever want to make a visual novel of your own, I recommend starting small. Cut all of the stuff that your work can do without. It will still take you a while as learning by doing comes with its trials. But don't worry, you'll get to do an epos soon enough and by that time you might even know what you're doing. Secondly, choose a plot length that you are ready to edit a few times over. I don't even remember how many words our visual novel had in the end, but it was a ton. So we decided on only editing each chapter once whenever the writer/project manager, the Strings of Gold, uploaded a new snippet. But oh gosh, those updates were better than Kinder Surprise eggs to me. Also, please don't underestimate how helpful keeping a clean structure and properly naming your artwork layers is. Yeah, sounds a bit tedious, but you will thank yourself later. Because no matter how many times you think to yourself, okay cool, I got all the graphics I need now, they are fine, you will find something else to fix or add. Then you need to sift through your files again and again. No need to create another circle of hell for yourself, so keep it tidy. Looking back on all those old drawings, I noticed so many mistakes. Today I'd be able to, for example, paint the backgrounds faster and better. It sure would have been a good idea to do some dedicated art studies first and work with references along the way. But I also have to mention that I learned a ton from Naomi, the other artist on the project. She has a pleasant, vibrant coloring style. I think there's value in learning to just finish a behemoth project. Eventually, at the end, even this beast was turned into a harmless animal. The funny thing is that once you're done with something, after a while it feels like no big deal at all. For a long time, I could hardly see past the visual flaws I made. Okay, I mean it's even hard to look past it nowadays. But there's also the joy of remembering what we planned to do and an incredible sense of happiness seeing what came out of it. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I wish you all the best for your own journeys you might go on to develop your magical skills. See you next time. Bye!